Hi, this is Mr. Ng. I'm going to go over quiz number 1, section 1.1, 1.2. This is taken on August 21st, 2015. Directions: show all your work in the space provided and box your answers. Some students are not doing that. The quiz is out of 35 points. Number 1, because I drew line segment EF here to here on the coordinate plane. So we have a line there. Determine the distance between points E and F. So here's E and here's F. So we learned in class number 1, write down the distance formula. The square root of distance, D, is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus the square root of y2 minus y1 squared. So my coordinates are 4, 3. Notice how they're counting by ones there. And F is 8, 10. Label my order pairs x1, y1, x2, y2. My x2 value is 8, and my x1 value is 4. Here I'm doing the substitutions. Y2 is 10, and my y1 value is 3. So 8 minus 4 is 4, and 10 minus 3 is 7. 4 squared is 16, and 7 squared is 49. If I add these two values together, I get the square root of 65, and the square root of 65 is my best answer. Okay. Notice how on this side over here, it was meant to just keep it blank, because you're going to do your quiz corrections here watching this video. So in this problem, it was out of 4 points for your response. I gave 4 points for the correct answer, square root of 65. Notice how I didn't teach you guys in class how to use decimals or estimating. It doesn't tell you to round to the tenths. So therefore, keeping an exact answer, square root is best. If you wrote down the formula, I gave you, and used the correct formula, I give you 2 points. If you did a substitution, but you made a simplifying error, maybe over here, then I give you 3 points. Question 1b. Translate the line segment EF, so you start at EF, to the left 10 units. Label the image E prime, F prime. Describe how the horizontal translation changes the coordinates of the endpoints. So you're going to go up to EF. There you go. I'm counting left 10, this direction. And there it says labeled image E prime, F prime. So there's E prime. Whoops. Don't know how to do that. And then F prime. So there are my two new coordinates. If you, essentially what I did, here's my explanation of grading the problem. If you translated the points correctly to these E prime and F prime, I gave you 2 points. If you labeled it correctly, I gave you 1 point. Don't know what I'm doing here. New program. So meaning you put the primes there. And then if you describe here, I give you 1 point. And if you just attempted the problem, you're wrong, give you 1 point total. So what happens is when you move it to the left 10 units, and what you can do is you can compare it, right? You can compare E prime to just E, the pre-image. In the image, you'll notice that the Y values stay the same. So in a horizontal translation, only the X coordinates change. The Y coordinates stay the same. And you can notice that here too, right? X coordinate changes, Y values change the same. Okay, question, that was out of 4 points. Scoring was the same for this one. 1C, translate the segment E prime, F prime. So it would have been a mistake if you started here because it's telling you to start here now. And move it down to 4, 6, 7 units down. So when you do that, you get E double prime is -6, -4, and F prime is -2, 3. So in a vertical translation, the Y coordinate changes. Right, again, you can compare this original order pair, -2, 3, to this one up here. I should have a prime right there. Okay. So that side, your grading will have scores here on the left, and then your final score for that page will be on the bottom right. All right, directions: complete each missing box, 1 point each. I told you to leave those two blank, and there's really no labeling for this one, so I put an X there. So if you put anything in there, I didn't give you a point, or took away a point. So it tells me point A, so I drew a plane and put a point there. You could have drawn a line, and there's my label, point A. My other hint for this one is, notice you have arrows right there. So therefore this is called line BC or CB, and cursive L there, line BC or line L. This one here shows me a picture, and my term is plane ABC or plane P. That's a P if you didn't notice. Question number 5, line segment. I put a point, BC there, no arrowheads there. Over here, notice how there's no little points or dots at the end. If you did, I would have marked you wrong. 3 collinear points, 3 points that are on a line. There it is. Here, I think students weren't paying attention. This says coplanar lines, meaning lines on the same plane. So draw a plane and put 2 lines there. And this says ray X, Y. So I start at X and go to Y, and there's the notation there. So each filled in box is worth 1 point. So that was a total of 11 points there. All right, let's take a look at this one. Use a figure for the questions 9 to 12. So here's my figure. It looks kind of like a 10. Each of these are 2 points. For number 9, I made it, I would have accepted either answer. Here's the reason why. It says A, C, E are coplanar. Well, visually, they're not on the same plane on this tent here, but if you connected A, C, and E, remember you only need 3 points to draw a plane. So that would be true if you made your own plane diagonally through the triangular prism. Or if you said, no, Mr. Ng, I don't see any planes, they're not on the same plane, therefore it would be false. So either answer would be correct. Question number 10, DAF. D, A, and then F. So notice how that's not a straight line there. Remember, you could use your pencil, so that would be false. Segments AC and FD are coplanar. Yeah, they are in the back plane there. And what you can do is you can just draw a quadrilateral through those 4 points and recognize it's the same plane, so that would be true. What is the intersection of line segment AB here and EB? Well, the big idea is that 2 lines intersect at a point, and that would be point B. How many points are needed to form or identify a line? You need at least 2. We learned this past week that if you only have 1 point, it's ambiguous. 2 points each, and how many points are needed to identify a named plane? That would be 3 points. So this side was 23 points. What you'll do is you'll make your corrections into these blanks here. It's not just having the right answer, explaining, oh, I thought maybe you made one with arrows, so you thought line BC would be here for line segment, but you realize there shouldn't be arrows, so you can write a sentence. I hope this quiz correction was helpful for you.